Come on, let's go outside. Let's take a walk in the sun. There are things to learn and things to see. A big wide world for you, your dog, and me. Dog Talk. Hi guys, welcome to Dog Talk. I'm Pat Becker, my co-host Rusty. Today we have a very lengthy but finally exactly wonderfully exciting show. So we're going to get right to it. It's about lure coursing, and we're going to start with Sarah Hartwig, and she's going to teach a young man how to get his dog ready for it. Ready?
I can't wait to see it.
Let's do it.
All right, Tanner, are you all ready to learn about lure coursing?
Yep.
Good job. All right. So the first thing we need to do is lure coursing is really athletic for the dogs, isn't it?
Yeah.
They run really hard.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you stretch before you have baseball practice?
Yeah.
And why do you do that?
So I don't pop a muscle or so my back doesn't hurt. or
Yeah,
something
so you
like
don't
that.
hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Perfect, exactly. It's the same thing with our dogs. So we're gonna first start with Sky, and I'm gonna show you some good ways to stretch her, and then you'll give it a try, okay?
Okay.
So the first thing we're gonna do is, you can come on this side, and so the first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna take her little elbow and just kind of push her arm up. So that's gonna stretch her elbow and her shoulder, okay? I'll hold her leash, you give that a try. See if you can stretch that leg. So just grab her up by the elbow. Good job. All right. And then back legs. These are kind of easier, and she helps us with this a lot. So you're gonna take them by the stifle, that's kind of their knee, and you're just gonna pull it back.
Okay.
So hold her by the knee. There you go, perfect. And we just give it a long, slow stretch. Perfect, all right. And then we're just gonna do that on all sides so that she's all stretched out. And the other part, our slip lead. Do you remember how to do this?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna review so that everybody else can learn too. Okay, so our slip lead is special coursing leads that when we let go, they don't have anything on them, right?
Yeah.
Yes, so there's nothing to get stuck on the line. All right, I'm gonna have you come back here. Okay, so Sky, sit.
Sit.
There we go, good girl. Okay, so we have it doubled, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, you put it through the loop.
Okay. Let's put this. through
Put that through the loop. Perfect. Holding on to that end. Holding on to that end. Okay, so that's your leash. Kind of like horses' reins, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So when we're gonna let go and it's time for her to run, how do you move your leash? How do we do this? Yep.
Use that to make it evener.
Yep, pull it down. Pull
And then-
down, hold. All right. Put this one in this hand.
Okay.
Got it, got it. And which hand do you let go with?
This one.
Oh, this one.
Okay.
This one, because if we let go, what's gonna happen? Let go. Wrong hand. Let go the other hand. There we go. Yeah, so now she doesn't have a leash on.
That's smart.
Yes, so now she's safe to run. All right, should we go let her have a turn?
Yeah.
All right, let's go let her course. Tanner, Sky's ready to run, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yes, she is. And Logan is bigger. Your dog is bigger than Sky. Yes.
Yeah.
A lot bigger.
Yeah.
So right now we're having you learn how to slip with Sky because she's smaller. And for a lot of those breeds, the other breeds that can run lure coursing,
All right.
they might be a little easier
Yeah.
because they might be smaller. Good, good. All right. So, and what's one important thing that we need to remember about the line? Can it cut you?
Yeah.
It can cut you, yes. So we need to be careful that we don't get our ankles or our feet
Yeah.
anywhere near the line. All right, are we ready? Ooh.
Woo.
Yeah. Okay, so our mark, set, go for lure coursing,
Is
what's that magic T word? Tally.
tally-ho.
Tally ho, good job. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna say, handler, are you ready?
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to tell me yes. I need to hear you.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna say, lure operator, are you ready? And Sean's gonna tell us that he's ready to press the button to make it go.
And
And then I'm gonna say tally ho,
and then we
and you're gonna let go with
this hand.
that hand. Good job. Okay, so you got her, hold on tight. All right, handler, are you ready?
Yes.
Lure operator, are you ready? Tally ho! Good job. Oh, and she's following better too. She's not cheating this time. Let's go get ready to catch her. Good girl, Sky. Good girl. She got her bags. Yeah. Okay, Sky. Good girl, you got your bag.
A1 Pet Emporium is Oklahoma's authority on healthy nutrition for dogs and cats. Quality does not have to cost more, and we only have the best. If your pet suffers from allergies, digestive issues, skin infections, or hair loss, it may be the result of their diet. A1 Pet Emporium can help. We offer pet portraits monthly, adorable rescue animals every Saturday from noon to 4, and free dog and cat food samples. Locally owned and operated, we want to be your neighborhood pet store.
Pat, that was a great video. Now let's show everybody what happens at a local training event.
Okay. This is a beautiful day. We obviously have on our sunglasses, bright sun. The dogs will love it, running and everything. Now you are with Tulsa Sighthound Club.
Yes.
And you're the treasurer and the secretary. And you have a lot of jobs.
Yeah.
Today you are officiating over this trial.
Yep.
Now tell me, is this a sanctioned lure coursing event?
Yes, so this is sanctioned by the AKC.
Okay.
And we run both Sighthounds in Sighthound Trial.
Okay.
And then we have a separate field where we run coursing ability tests for all dogs.
All
and they're
breeds
both,
of dogs.
Yep, and they're
That's
both
exactly
AKC
right.
sanctioned.
So what kind of breeds of dogs do you usually get?
Well, in the Sighthound trials, we get everything from Whippets, Ridgebacks, Afghan Hounds. It's awesome to see them all come out, and it kind of just depends on the trial, what breeds we have. And then in the coursing ability tests, we also get a really wide array. So we have a Staffy here. We'll get some Greyhounds. We get a lot of Boxers,
A
Shepherds.
Staffy. I'd like to see the Staffy.
Adorable. Her name is Ethel. She will, I believe, be here today, and she is just compact and she is good to go. She's a great little runner.
Yeah, she'd be like a quarter horse. You know?
Yes,
She'd be
she's
real fast
amazing.
on the takeoff.
Yeah. So we
So-
get all kinds of breeds.
Exactly, and that's so much fun for everybody. And we appreciate you coming out. It's as I say, how many of these do you do a year?
So typically we do 4 of these in a year. There's 2 different sanctioned governing bodies that we run coursing under. One is the ASFA and one is AKC, and they're run a little bit differently. So this weekend we're running AKC, and we run 4 a year, usually 2 ASFA, 2 AKC. And then we also do cat tests in conjunction with both of those, which
Okay.
are run separately and they have their own event
exactly.
number.
Okay, well, we're looking forward to it all. So
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Thank you for having
We're
us.
going to move through and interview some people and see what they're thinking today.
Tally ho!
Absolutely. So Terry, you came a long way today.
I came over from Northwest Arkansas. It's about a 3.5-hour drive.
Yeah.
I brought over the equipment trailer so we can set up the fields, and I was also invited to judge.
Excellent.
So
Now you are with the Northwest Arkansas Kennel Club.
I am.
So what do you do with the Kennel Club? Do you guys show confirmation and that sort of thing?
We do offer confirmation shows. We also do lure coursing, what we're going to do here today. We're also members of the Tulsa Sighthound Association. I love the sport. I fell in love with it about 10, 12 years ago. My wife and I started searching for a puppy dog to fill out our coursing, and Sterling came to us. He is now 9 years old.
Sterling.
Sterling boy.
Come here.
Hey, buddy.
Come here, little boy. Come here. Well, I've got the baby now. Tell me about the baby.
The baby, this This is Falcon.
Now, well, we will say to preface it, these are whippets.
These are
So,
whippets.
we have to say that because I've had so many of my viewers say those look like baby greyhounds.
We do, when we go to farmers market or meet the breed, a lot of folks think they're greyhounds or mini greyhounds.
Exactly,
And
exactly.
They're a breed in themselves.
That's right.
They're about as tall as they're ever going to get.
So we found a friend today that's actually from here doing her thing with a Brazoy and a greyhound over here, and they're going to be running today. So Shelley, tell me what's going on.
Yes, they're going to have two different events going on. On the field to my left will be the cats, and those are just, they run by themselves and they just go out there and have some fun, but they can still earn some points. So it's kind of non-competitive. And then the trial, which Jet will be participating in, they run first with Sighthound class, and the Rhodesians will run, the Whippets will run, and then they'll have all the classes done, and then they start competing with the best out of each breed section.
Excellent, that's
And then
excellent.
best of field.
Well, it's a beautiful day, a little breezy,
Yes, it is.
but
Yes, yeah,
that'll
it's
help
nice.
keep them cool.
Keep 'em
Yeah,
cool.
So
Yeah.
that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So it's it's such a wonderful thing for them to do. Do they enjoy it, your dogs?
Oh my goodness, my greyhound is a maniac. The Borzoi, Elena, she's a little bit trying to get into it. She's about 1.5 years old. So we're going to do a cat, but Jet is qualified for the trial. He will be running today, and he runs 40 miles an hour. The only thing about a greyhound, they don't take a turn at 40 miles an hour very well, and he tends to fall and slide, but he gets back up. He's
Well, as
got
long as he doesn't
determination.
cut in.
No, he runs.
He runs the line.
He runs the line.
So Alan, you and Christy came out here and brought Rosie. Now, how much experience has Rosie had?
She has, this is her 4th run out here, and she started about 1 year ago running these cat tests and lure coursing, and she loves it. And the reason we bring her out here isn't to win ribbons or anything, it's for her pleasure, and so she can get exercise. That's the main
And
thing.
she is, for clarity, she is a Ridgeback.
Yes, Rhodesian Ridgeback.
And she does a beautiful job here.
Thank you.
And so Christy, you're his friend. Are you involved in this?
Yes, I actually took Rosie on her first lure coursing attempt, and everybody was grateful and very helpful on getting her started. But Rosie is very excited about those bunnies, and I couldn't hold her, so I recruited Alan to start coming along to help hold her back because she is very excited to get those bunnies.
I see. So this was actually your idea.
Yes, I wanted to burn off energy for her when she was a puppy, and so we did a fun run to see if she enjoyed it, and they have fun runs where you can bring your dogs out to see if they enjoy it, and we started with one of those, and she so far enjoys it.
So Lauren, you're here with Hank, and Hank is obviously a mixed breed, kind of a blue heeler something?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that whatever it is made him very focused today. I saw him going after those pieces of paper on this wire that he says, this is a piece of paper on a wire there, Pat, and I'm going to get it. Sure enough, he did. The wire broke and he got the paper.
He did, and he shredded it up.
And, as I say, my friends who have been doing this for a long time say sometimes those little mistakes can actually make them even more focused for the next time because they think they're going to get it.
Yep. This is his favorite thing.
So how long has he been doing this?
This is maybe his third time.
So, he says, hey, those Sighthounds have nothing on me.
No. He thinks so, anyway.
So what else do you do with him?
We do agility and nose work mostly.
Yes, excellent, excellent.
He does a lot.
Yes. As a matter of fact, I remember him in the nose work thing. We got some great video of you two.
Yep.
He does some tricks
Yes.
and that sort of thing.
Yep, and he sees the bunny again.
Yeah, now he sees the bunny. He says, I'm out of here. This time he says I can get those sacks. I know I can.
He would go again.
Poor little Hank. Are you okay? You okay, Hank? I love it. Well, we appreciate you coming out and doing this, and I really appreciate, Lauren, all of the activities that you do with your dog, because there are so many, and you do a great, great job. When I saw you over here, I thought, I got to get him here because we got him on the nose work, we saw him doing tricks, and now he's in here doing this. There's nothing Hank can't do.
Nope, he does a lot.
Because of you, my dear.
Thank
you so much for engaging him in all these sports.
He's ready to go.
He's got a great life, and I congratulate you for that.
Hey Dog Talk fans, make sure you join the conversation on social media. Just go to facebook.com/dogtalktv. We'd love to hear a story of your furry friend, so send us an email to pat@dogtalktv.com. You could be featured as our Dog of the Week. Now, enjoy the show.
Fantastic. Does that tempt you? Does that get your appetite up?
I want to see more.
Let's do it.
Awesome, great.
So Alyssa, we just saw you run. These dogs are wonderful.
Thank
Now,
you.
Where did you find your dogs? Where did you get these?
Zipper came from a breeder in Tulsa, and Quinn came from the Stroud Pound. I got her when she was about 8 months old.
Good Lord. Now, she looks like she has a little pit in her and a little, she looks pretty much pit to me.
We actually did a DNA test on her, and she was half American Staffordshire Terrier, so pit bull, a quarter boxer, and a quarter soft-coated Wheaten Terrier.
Good Lord. Well, there you go. There you go. Well, I tell you what, whatever the mix is, it sure works.
Oh, she's perfect. Her registered name is AC's Perfect Insanity. That's how perfect she is.
Oh, she really is. And they are so focused. To see a breed like this run, you know, a mixed breed like this run, it is just wonderful.
It's great.
Because, you know, you rescue a dog like that, look what you can do with them. Look how much fun. Do you do anything else with these, any other sports?
He runs flyball, and she runs agility, and actually got her first qualifying score last weekend at agility.
Fantastic. Oh, that is just wonderful. So flyball, my goodness, I am impressed. That's a fast one too.
Yep, it's great.
Yeah, and you have to be so focused on the flyball. You know, it's the area is much smaller.
Oh yeah, yeah, and he loves it. He never messes up, never misses a beat. So it's nice. It's really nice to have dogs that compete in multiple things.
Oh, and obviously it's because of you. So you are into sports?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I just love it. Look at. They are so focused here. They say, is it my turn again? When am I going again? This is great. Listen, we congratulate you. You know, you've got your ribbons here. You've got everything going. So they're qualified and ready to keep on rolling.
Yep, thank you very much.
No, thank you. Lynn Johnson, you're from Bartlesville.
Correct.
And you came over to run your Corgi. Now tell me about this Corgi.
Her name is Kaylee. She's a little over 2 years old, and she does several different sports, including barn hunt and agility and nose work and shows in the breed ring.
There you go. She is an all-around girl, this one.
Absolutely.
Simply because of your involvement, and we appreciate that so much.
Yes.
I mean, gosh, you know, every person has a champion on their hands. They just don't give it a chance, right?
Yeah.
So that's what people have to do. They have to get going and get their dogs, you know, ready for something like this. It makes a happier dog.
Well, and I like having a pretty dog, structurally correct, and proving that they're also intelligent.
Absolutely.
So.
And of course you picked a good breed for that.
You bet.
Yeah, Corgis are great. They are absolutely super. An old breed, you know, they have done their thing. They're bred for doing this kind of thing, you know, hunting, pecking, getting out there and getting what they can, and they're great dogs.
Well, and this has been a special week for her because we just came back from our Corgi National down in Mesquite, Texas. And last weekend she got her first herding title.
Wow.
And then she debuted in agility. showed in the breed ring, and then on her way home, we stopped off here, and she now has her cat title.
There you go. She's a winner.
She is.
Absolutely. And this week, she's really a winner. Well,
Absolutely.
We appreciate everything you do with this dog, and I know that you love her, and she obviously loves you, and that's where it's at, is it not?
Absolutely. She has a good time.
So Janet, you came from San Antonio.
Yes.
And your dog is absolutely gorgeous. What is his name?
Piper.
Is Piper. Well, Piper is gorgeous. This could be a conformation dog. Do you ever show him that way?
Yes, he is a conformation dog. He's a champion, and he's just a few points away from his grand championship.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
So he is also interested in running?
He loves to run. Loves to run.
Of course,
yes.
these are side hounds. That's
Yes.
what they do.
Yeah, he's a strong runner.
Oh, he's absolutely beautiful. You know, Afghans I've always been fascinated with. I've had a Brazoy, I've had a Whippet, I've had IGs. Really? Never an Afghan, and they, you know, but they are so gorgeous. And of course, this, you think of the desert and the sheiks and the dogs running through, and you know, you get a very romantic look with these dogs. They are so fantastic.
Yeah.
So has your dog run yet today?
He did. He ran once, and we'll run again. And depending on how we do, then, you know, if he wins, then he'll run again and again. We'll see how far he goes.
Excellent, excellent. So how long have you been doing this with him then?
Well, he's 3, so I've been doing it about a year with him. I guess.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So he really enjoys it?
Loves it.
Yes.
Absolutely loves it.
Of course.
Yeah.
That is what they do, their thing, you know, and standing around looking gorgeous is fun, but running is more fun.
Yeah, nothing like it.
So we were just passing and your dog had just run and we had just missed it. So I just wanted to take a quick interview. So you told me when we were talking that you got this dog, you adopted this dog, rescued this dog, right?
Yes, that's correct.
And so her name is Lily. Mm-hmm. And she's got this greyhound thing going.
She's believed to be collie greyhound mix.
Well, I can see kind of both. She's the collie head, a little bit more prominent here, a little less refined, but the body is definitely geared for running.
Yeah.
So you got her from which rescue was it? Which shelter?
Kansas Humane Society.
The Kansas Humane Society.
Yeah, I saw her online and I sort of just fell in love right away, and I was like, well, I have to go get her.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, it was a blessing for this dog, because that's you know, a dog, and you had said she's a little shy, obviously maybe a little mistreated in a former life, as we say. But you know, and shelters are kind of scary anyway. So a dog that has this kind of breeding would be so sensitive that it probably would affect them, you know, that way. So thank goodness you got her, and it's an excellent thing. How did she run?
She does perfect every time. She tries to cut it off a little bit. She's really smart. Yeah. This is what she was born to do, though.
She says, "Mom, don't tell that." She said, "You promised me you wouldn't tell him about that." Well, that's okay, because you know she's just excellent now. So has she qualified then to do her thing?
Oh yeah, she has. This is her 6th run today, so she has her first title, and we're working on her 2nd.
There again, folks, it just proves my point. You get a dog that's like this, that's in need of a good home, you foster it or you adopt it, and you can make champions out of these dogs. I mean, it is so happening over and over and over again, and we appreciate so much that what you did for this dog. And I know she brings joy to your life too, obviously.
She does.
Fantastic. And we are grateful to A1 Pet Emporium. Of course, she's our sponsor and we appreciate her. This has been a great, great, great time. We got the last one coming, and it is the Nationals, so let's do it.
Let's check it out.
We attended a lure coursing event, a thrilling sport, a race of sight hounds. Their minds seemed focused on their goal, their desire to succeed insatiable. Their bodies, fueled by excitement, exploded with energy and stamina that other dogs would find exhausting. As swift as the wind, as focused as a bird of prey, viewing its target from above. Chasing in pursuit, these dogs' speed and precision were measured in calibers. We interviewed Crystal Couch, who was the field trial chairman, and she graciously explained the basics of lure coursing. So, Crystal, tell us about this. This is an actual course that's being laid out, right?
Yes, this is a course that we was set up this morning. We've been running it all day. The dogs they wear a yellow, pink, and a blue blanket. That's how we tell the dogs for the judges. The judges are sitting over there in the corner. That's what that group of people are over there. And then we have a lady that stands up on the scaffolding, and they have a little button that they push that pulls this string throughout the field. This course
So
here,
this is a string.
It's a string.
An actual
it's a cotton string. It's a high tensile. It will break. But this course out here is over 800 yards long, so it's pushing close to half a mile.
Amazing.
The dogs run it twice. They run what we call a prelim, and then they turn around and run a finals run.
So tell me what they're chasing.
White trash bags, as a matter of fact.
I'll be darned.
It's to stimulate jackrabbit hunting or rabbit hunting is what it is.
Okay, it simulates the movement and everything.
Yes.
Because the breeze will catch it, so it does actually move rather than just going straight.
Right.
That's fantastic. So speaking of going straight, I understand they have to actually focus and follow that, and that cannot deviate from the bags. Is that correct?
Yes, that is right. They are scored on 5 things. They're scored on a follow, which is how well they actually follow the bags themselves. They're scored on enthusiasm. They're scored on endurance, speed, and agility.
Aha. So there are 3 dogs that run, and is that do they always have 3 dogs, or is it?
Yes, the standard is 3 dogs, yellow, pink, and blue. Sometimes if you don't have the right number of dogs entered, you may have a 2-dog run, or you may have, for example, in Whippets, we will have 2 3-dog races, and then we will have 1 2-dog race, or maybe 1 1-dog race.
So how many different breeds do you have today?
There's 11 different breeds represented today.
Ooh.
The only sighthound breeds that are not entered in this national event are the Italian Greyhounds and Irish Wolfhounds.
I see. So you have newcomers and veterans out here.
We have newcomers that are not field champions yet. We have field champions that we call specials, and yes, we do have some veterans entered today as well.
So which is the highest ranking out here today?
That has not been determined yet. We are actually getting ready to do the best of breed runoffs and the tie runoffs. And once that is accomplished, we will tabulate all the points and scores, and then we will run for best in field later as soon as this field is done doing the runoffs, and that is who determines the winner and the highest score.
Fantastic. We noticed the vast array of ribbons and beautiful trophies to be presented to the winners of each event. We could only assume the great pride that each owner would feel as he or she was presented with the token of a job well done, a day well spent, a fine prize for each owner, and many hugs for their dogs. What a joy this day was for us to watch all of the beautifully sculptured breeds, every movement graceful, every dog an athlete, all focused and determined, yet each seemed very gentle in personality. A wonderful day, a wonderful experience. We look forward to the next lure coursing event.